Hello everyone and welcome for another video of Love and Wargames. In this video we are going to make a short battle report in Dystopian Wars, an attack by the Empire on a crown harbor that might lead to a ground invasion using Armoured Clash if the Empire is successful. Otherwise we'll just have to find another excuse. So joining me today we have
Zongo, hello everyone.
And which faction will you play?
I'm gonna play the Crown.
The Crown, okay, very well. So I will play the Empire. It's going to be 1,250 points of Empire against 1,000 points of Crown. We're going to make a very short battle report because time is of the essence, because we're recording at lunch break. So we'll not film basically any dice roll. We'll just try to say like, okay, this happened, this is the tactical choices we made, etc. But no dice roll for this one, so it should be a short battle report. Let us know what you think of this short format in the comments. We plan to do more and more lunch break battle reports, but of shorter games like Shatterpoint and War Machine and stuff. But since Zongo doesn't have army yet of those games,
it's coming.
Yeah, we are doing a short battle report of Dystopian War. So without further ado, let's take a look at the scenario and the lists. Okay, so here we are. So this harbor that is near Singapore is being defended by the Crown. So it's not Singapore, but it's nearby. And Singapore has already been attacked and fallen, so the Crown is getting ready and the news is spreading, which is why the Protector is coming. But already the Empire is here like vultures, ready to jump on their next prey. And what do you have in the harbor ready to defend yourself, Zongo?
Well, first and foremost, I have the harbor itself with two platforms.
Okay,
two sailor platforms, which as it happens, can have escort attached. A bit weird, in my opinion.
Why not? Why not? It's cute.
It's cool anyway. I also have Panashi in German, so a peaceful trader that is attacked by those, I don't know, evil Japanese.
Yeah, he doesn't have many weapons indeed, actually. Yeah, that's true, it's a peaceful trader. He's gonna die like the rest anyway.
So yeah, he's bringing a trident generator because, as you can see, I have a lot of torpedoes around. One hero of the Crown, the Nautilus, is coming to help.
Okay.
To defend the freedom of trade.
So this is the real Nautilus, it's not a Morgan.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so it's
bigger.
Quite big, it's quite big now, yes, indeed.
Another, it's not officially a hero of the Crown, but it's a hero of mine, so the Protector with two Hawker attached, very cool model.
Love this model.
And we also have 14 Tendrils, which are bringing some torpedoes, because why not? There's
all the torpedoes of the
there's never enough torpedoes in the Crown.
On the side of the Empire, so I have a small collection now of the Empire, so couldn't bring everything I wanted, but here is the Akata, the hero of the Empire, coming back again to try to do what he did last time. 3 Shubus in front with little escorts for everyone. 3 Sakatas are here. I don't play them enough. They're not that great compared to other units of the Empire. Yeah, especially the other destroyer like Excaliburs or even Kyotos. But they're cute, so let's try to bring them. Do note that he has a repulsor generator. At first I wanted to make him jump through the island, but he's too big to actually cross it in one time. And making a little side movement would make me lose too much of my speed, so I keep it in the open. So 5 Kyotos with Giant Slayers ready to pounce on the Crown. I also have here 2 Mizushis that will send both extreme range torpedoes and of course their exo subs. And then 3 Kanagawas with heavy broadside and heavy torpedo salvos, also with a repulsor generator, all of them, so they can really hide behind the islands and pounce off at the last moment, like the surprise attack that it is supposed to be. So we already breached the first level of the harbor. Let's see if the Empire can breach and hunt down all the defenders of this harbor. Clearly the Crown is in the defensive and the Empire is here to charge. Let's roll initiative for the Crown. We'll make a first few activations and let you know what is going on during this battle. As we've said, we will not record any dice roll, but we'll make regular stops to tell you how it's going. Again, let us know in the comments if you like this format. Okay, we did make the first few activations. The Protector activated first and he one-shot with heavy firepower. I have no Fortunes of War in Japanese list at all. So he one-shot one of the Mizushi. Then I activated one Mizushi, putting my SRS on the station and killing an Orca. Okay. Next activation, the Tintagels moved forward and with everything they did, like they put a critical on this Kanagawa, putting him a generator offline, which means I lost the repulsor, which, for instance, the Imperium has +3 ADV for their repulsor, and the Empire has +2 because German technology is better. Like, we understand which is the favorite faction of the developers, and thus he had to come here, and he did not. Actually, I'm just realized I can make him move like this. Oh no, I'm gonna move him another way. He's still at 1 point from being crippled, but I will actually move him on the other side and not be stupid. This way he can contribute to the torpedo attack that I'm about to do on the station all the way there, which can only shoot at 30 inches, so it's really vulnerable to torpedoes. Turn 1 is going good. For now, lots of losses for the Empire, but it was expected. So in the end, the Kanagawas, with their friend that actually at the end repaired its generator offline and was in line of sight for the Protector, did 3 points of damage, one of them being a Sturginium Flare. Happy with that. The Nautilus activated, doing a point of damage on the Kanagawa with its torpedo. Then the Shubu came in, doing 2 points of damage on the Nautilus. It was 14 hits and it has Citadel 15 actually, so it really saved him this time, this strong Nautilus. And finally, because the Shubu advanced, the Ceylon are going to shoot their torpedoes. Like, I have to move forward in that scenario, but usually, like, if we were in competitive play, you can just stay just out of range and keep sending in torpedoes. They're immobile, so it's like, eh.
Yeah,
but
it's a weakness.
Still, like, here we're gonna see the full power of the Ceylon, and let's continue the game. Okay, we finished the turn 1. We're gonna go for the interception on the Ceylon and then the Mizushi that might die. Few attacks happened. The Shubus were obliterated, actually, both of them. There were some good attacks on the Ceylon, which have one thing they do good. It's submerged attack with piercing, good for hunting Mass 1 submarines, actually. The Akita did 2 points of damage and a critical on the Indiaman, which in return did some damage left and right. For now, there is a big mass of Japanese charging forward, especially the Protector got really bullied because Sturginium Flare got him just in range of the 5 Kyotos with Giant Slayer, which gave him another critical, which is navigation lock, and now he cannot go in deep dive. We will finish the turn 1, and we will meet during the turn 2. Turn 2, the Crown had the initiative. 58 used a double activation for this, activating the Protector first, going to deep dive, killing my Mizushi, which I had put into the red in order to launch, but anyway, he did like 36 hits, so he was obliterated. Then my Sakata moved here, doing nothing with their torpedoes, not in range for the broadside, and anyway was in deep dive, and doing 2 points of damage and a critical, which was a Citadel breach, reactor leak for the Indiaman. Okay, we continue the turn 2. As you can see, there is not much. The Indiaman arrived here doing, I think, 2 points of damage, one of them being a Sturginium Flare on the Akita. He repaired himself and the Nautilus. Nautilus, not being navigationally locked anymore, went in a deep dive, like he retreated.
Thanks to a double activation.
Yeah.
I like to point out.
Thanks to another double activation card he had. But then the Nautilus escaped completely. So like, okay, I did my part.
Yeah, he's a legend. He's a legend.
And then this guy activated heavy firepower. He obliterated the Indiaman. 8 points of damage from the heavy gun batteries with heavy firepower, and got finished off by the torpedoes. Yeah, it starts to be difficult for the Crown forces.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, we are going to finish during this turn 2. We're reaching the end, and anyway, the victory is quite clear. The Crown preserved his forces. He played the way of the British.
Yeah.
The Tintagels moved back and started to run away, but they still did 2 salvos of torpedo, almost killing the Kanagawa in the rear, but especially making a magazine explosion, so everyone around getting a point of damage. This side of the map is cleared, like those 2 stations will have a hard time later on. I did have a cloud strike, so all these SRS tokens are going on the Tintagel, shooting at least one of them down before they escape. But they're still going to drop their Spitfire Rocketeers to help for the defenses. And let's remember that the Spitfire Rocketeers are in Armoured Clash, so we'll probably see their garrison later on, probably doing a deep strike or something. Yeah, in the meantime, the Protector is in deep dive. Next turn is gonna emerge.
It's gonna be alright.
Yeah, there's gonna be a whole armada of angry Japanese, and he's like the only survivor left. So yeah, this Protector is not gonna have a good time. Those are dead, but the Nautilus and the Tintagels are alive. The Nautilus will see it, of course, next time, and the Tintagel dropping their troops. But most of the Japanese forces are alive, especially the surface forces. The Mizushis are gone, and the Shubu got a lot of losses. but it's not them coming with the troops and stuff because they're just submarines. So the invasion of this harbor will continue from the Japanese. Let's make a very quick debriefing. All right, we hope that you enjoyed this type of shorter battle report. Like I didn't make the montage yet, of course, but I think it's going to be very, very quick. So like a quick, small battle that still impacts the narrative campaign. And we wanted to bridge the way onto Armoured Clash. We're not going to make a full debriefing because the whole point is that it's fast, but Japanese, we've seen them a few times, still very happy. Still, like the Mizushi, I keep playing them how they're not supposed to be played because I keep them... they're always open for the Alpha Strike in line of sight, and it's not how I do this, but anyway, I like the miniatures. Next time, I promise I will play them better. And Kyoto's still good, Akita very, very tough, as always. I tried a few things. Repulsor Generator, I thought it would be good for the Akita, but unlike the Scandinavian and stuff, is very long, and thus cannot jump beyond islands, and it kind of like takes away, and especially the Repulsor Generator of the Empire is worse than the Imperium, because it gives less defenses, so I'm like, is it really needed? Maybe not.
Not too sure, it's a good move on the Scandinavians, but not too sure.
Not so good on the very long... If it was very large, like, I don't know, like the Abydos, for example, who doesn't need it, would be good. But the Abydos is overing anyway, it's skimming, so it doesn't need it. What about your crown? How did you feel?
Well, it was fun. We know it was unbalanced, so
it was a really unbalanced scenario.
Yeah, so not
Got to play the Ceylon for the first time.
Yeah, well, I think they're too expensive for what they do.
Yeah.
Maybe if I hide them and just
and wait for someone to come.
No, just you can add up a Guardian Generator
you
points.
can double it. That's what speed and pain excel.
So it's supposed to be the point of the model, but I don't like these ideas.
Yeah, just being very defensive.
Plus, it was in the scenario.
It was in the theme. It was in the theme. And Protector is quite counterintuitive because you cannot launch SRS.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but it's a lot of torpedoes on the other one.
That's true. So it's always good.
Why not? Probably if you have a Trident Generator nearby, it's very powerful.
Indeed.
Quite pleased with all my units.
The Nautilus for 140 points, you have Valorous Conduct, Devil's Unlock,
and Command Override.
And Command. So 140 points, if you play in a tournament, it's auto-infilled all the time.
The model itself is not powerful, but all the rolls it brings.
You can just hide it and just wait for everything. Everything. Okay, we hope that you enjoyed the video. All the YouTube things, like, subscribe. We are really close to 1,500 subscribers. We are like 50 subscribers away now at the time of recording of the video. So someone is gonna win very soon, and then we're gonna make another game for winning, maybe with other games like Conquest and stuff. Stay alert. Thank you very much. Share the video if you like. Let us know, especially in the comments, not only to win the fleets, but let us know if you like this type of format, very short. And until the next video, remember to take care of yourself and to keep things fair in love and war games. Bye!